okay? I now have a cat on my lap in the real world, as I record this episode. But anyway, hi, welcome back to Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Last time we completed 2 paralogs, leaving us with not that much left to do for this month. I just realized something. Looking at these quests, they don't say this month only. So maybe I don't have to do these 2 now, and I kind of don't want to because we've already had a lot of fights this part, and we're getting pretty over-leveled as it is. So unless I can somehow solo one of them with Flame, and I don't see how that's happening anytime soon, I think I might actually head out and explore. Though I don't think I'm really going to be doing much of anything out here. I might just do the bonding bites and some fishing stuff, and yeah. And I would try and go for someone for mission assistance, but my roster is already pretty full as is. Although, doing so would deprive the Black Eagles of someone during the inter-house tournaments.
The Battle of the Eagle and...
So, what say you? Dorothea? We already did a paralog with you. How about we get some mission assistance going?
Yeah.
And while I'm here, let's give you something.
Thank you, Professor.
Okay, Bonding Bites is your own house. So, that means I can have Ingrid and Ash eat them. Also, yeah, I was told you would get a lot more activity points later in the game, and they weren't kidding.
Any good meat.
This looks...
Yummy.
Oh, this takes me...
Today's dish was so good. Oh, but not as good as your homemade sweets, Mercy.
You're too kind. Maybe I'll bake some for you next time, Professor.
Yeah, I thought these two would have a unique quote for this. I guess it's the first golden fish I'm showing on camera. Well, silverfish, I guess. Perfect goldfish, nice. Oh, and they're worth money. I guess that makes sense.
I still have much to learn.
I guess that... I prefer at the same. I bet we'd get along. I'm also good looking and born to fight. Need any help with your class?
She wants to join.
Feel free to call on me when a fight's brewing. Thunderbrand and I will be there when you need us.
So we've got Catherine now. Also, Byleth and Dimitri. As well as Mercedes and Annette. But mainly I wanted to check her roster profile. I feel like it'd be cheating to use her in the War of the Eagle, and she's only level 13? Really? Only 13? Okay, that doesn't make any sense, but okay. Finesse Blade. Might increases based on the unit's dex. Okay, well your dex is not great from what I can tell. Bane of Monsters, obviously, effective against monsters, and Grounder. Axe Breaker is good, so she has Weapon Triangle, essentially. I mean, her speed's great, and she has a very good rank in swords. And, oh, nothing significant in her, personal history, but I guess that's because she hides most of her personal history. Hang on a minute, she starts as a Swordmaster, but she's gone through these and I don't actually have access to any intermediate classes with her because she's not at the right level? That's very weird. Hey, are you open to joining too? Oh, I can't even choose to recruit you, can I? I guess I just don't have the opportunity, like it's not the right time in the plot to recruit Alois yet. Because I don't think I've ever had a chance to try and recruit Sedith yet, and I know he's playable because obviously he's in the support library. Then there's Rhea. I'm wondering about her.
Hey, you.
I feel like Catherine's kind of set up to be your first teacher recruit.
I hear that you...
Yeah, I can't even recruit you. And I've never had the option to ask for
Really?
recruitment from Manuela or Hanneman. So I guess Catherine is just the only one open to recruitment at this point in the game. Maybe? I can't tell who that is. Oh, Manuela! Of course it's Manuela. No. Oh, she doesn't like that, okay.
I'll keep my voice down.
Oh, same dialogue
Don't
for
want
you.
people.
This is no good. Sing from your diaphragm. Law. Get it? Law.
Oh, D plus in Faith. Nosferatu, which I can't use in this
Still
class. Now I'm actually tempted to do one of those side battles just to train Catherine a little bit. Because weirdly enough, she's actually heavily behind the rest of us.
Welcome.
Also, you need more swords.
Will this one do? Many thanks.
And she's a C plus in punching, so might as well
Will this
buy her
one
some
do?
steel gauntlets.
Many thanks.
Actually, I do have that rusted
there.
sword. Oh, yeah, need more Professor level to do that. Oh, Byleth and Manuela have a C. Okay. I'm a little scared, actually.
Professor. Thank you for your help the other day, Professor. Please, allow me to express my gratitude by taking you to dinner. Fantastic. Please think about what you'd like to eat. After all, such magnificent guidance must work up quite an appetite.
Well, we just ate a lot in the dining hall already.
I've studied swordsmanship for some time, but your mercenary skills are something else entirely.
Yes, as a mercenary, Byleth has mastered the art of the bottomless stomach.
Speaking of which, there's another question I must ask you. Were you reconciled with the reality of battle from your first foray? With the killing part, I mean?
Yeah, pretty sure this ties into what Felix was talking about in his supports.
I see. No. I do not carry that burden well. I doubt that will change, no matter how many years come and go. The first time I led on the battlefield, I was sent to quell a rebellion in the west. It was not a difficult fight. The enemy was not well trained, and their morale was low.
You mean like the majority of side battles have been for me so far?
A swing of the lance, and your opponent falls. A flash of your blade, and a path opens up. That's the sort of battle it was. Easy, right? The noble family from that area sought to seize the throne after my father's untimely death. The leader of the rebel army was defeated, and the rebellion quelled. This was at the height of the post-war period. I recall coming across a dead soldier's body. He was clutching a locket, and inside was a lock of golden hair. I don't know to whom it belonged. His wife? His daughter? Mother? Lover? I'll never know. He was a soldier, an enemy, someone we had cut down without hesitation. But in that moment, I realized he was also a real person, just like the rest of us. Of course, we cannot stand idly by and allow anyone to commit senseless acts of violence. Yet, in dispensing what we call justice, we take the lives of cherished family members, beloved friends. Killing is part of the job, but even so, there are times when I'm chilled to the bone by the depravity of my own actions. Is it? Perhaps you're right. I pray that you are. Professor, may I speak freely? When we first met, I thought of you as someone who felt no strong feelings about killing your enemies.
Well, Violet doesn't really say much, so I can understand why you'd get that impression.
I could never trust someone who kills without batting an eye. My heart won't allow it.
Well, you definitely wouldn't get on well with Henry, I'm just saying.
But after speaking with you and getting to know you better, I can see you're not like that. Now I know, with all my heart, that I can trust you. Thank you for that.
Can we trust you, though? You clearly go from that to kill every last one of them over the time skip, and that definitely worries me. Yeah, I'm wondering where Dimitri's story will go. Like, from what I've seen of Edelgard so far, she definitely seems a lot more ruthless than Dimitri. I'm probably liking Dimitri better on first impression, but again, we'll see what happens after the time skip. Because I feel like his idealism is going to get shattered eventually, and then, yeah, he's going to go crazy, isn't he? Oh, yeah.
Oh, settle down and stop with the knocking. I'll be there in 2 shakes.
Is she hungover, or... Yeah, sleeping. I was about to suggest she was after doing something anyway.
Oh, dear. Professor? Is that you? Just a moment. Oh, what should I do? I can't open the door in this state. Manuela, you simply must quit oversleeping. Hold on. Where are my clothes? I can't even find my... Where in blazes is my underwear? Oh, what is my dressing robe belt caught on? Oh, I can't tie this properly. It's not even covering... Oh, Manuela. This will have to do. Oh... I would hope, Professor, that you have the decorum to pretend you've heard nothing. Anyway, I'll be just another moment. Patience, please.
Oh, don't worry, we're definitely not going to see notes plastered all over the bulletin board saying Manuela can't find her underwear.
Hello. Sorry to have kept you waiting.
You just saved the game designers the time they'd spend making a model for you in just a towel or something.
So, what do you want? Excuse me? You had a reason for coming here, I assume.
Well, you see, the indicator said you had a C support with me, so I came to check on that.
I've put a lot of time and effort into making it possible to talk with you, you know. No, you've done nothing wrong. Let's just say I'm not having a good day. Actually, I didn't have a good night. Never mind. What did you want, anyway? You heard from him? The fellow from last night? Huh. What did he have to say? Yeah, figures. Kind of saw it coming, actually. That's why I came back to my room and went to bed. To get over it. Thank you for checking in on me. Was that all you wanted? Well then, good night.
And don't forget your clothes next time. Oh, that's all. Okay. I guess that was sort of fan servicey. Honestly, they could have gone even more fan servicey if they wanted to, and that really wasn't bad, honestly. And oh, well, while I'm on the subject of supports, may as well do this.
Okay, Mercy. This time we're gonna be really good and get the supplies with no detours.
And we're also gonna bring the invisible bags again, because those are very eco-friendly.
You're so good at sticking to a plan. I should leave the shopping to you.
Well, I mean, they're not exactly eco-friendly, but because they're invisible, no one knows when there are piles of garbage of them everywhere.
I'll stay out of your way and just browse.
Hey, that's not fair. I want to browse too.
Looks like you girls are having a good time.
Go, 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 go.
Annie? Is this a friend of yours? I've never seen this person before. I'm sorry to be rude, but we're kind of busy.
Don't you remember me, your old friend, generic bandit Joe?
Wait a minute. I think you're shopping with money you stole. But no need to worry your pretty little heads. I'm just gonna have to take it back for us common folk.
Step back, Mercy. This could get dangerous. Listen here, you. There's no way you can win against me. I don't want to fight you, but I will if I have to. So just back away.
Reminds me a little bit of an as of yet recent episode of Critical Role where Caduceus just talked to some wolves saying, I know you think this looks easy, but this is not gonna end well for you, trust me, so just back off.
You think you can talk to me that way? I'm gonna...
Oh, the knights are coming!
What?
Annie, run!
This is far enough. We should be safe.
I hope so. But what were you thinking? That sort of behavior isn't like you at all.
I thought you were in danger, Mercy.
No, Mercy was probably more than capable of doubling that guy into oblivion.
You're actually blaming me for this? It's like I don't even know you anymore.
Mercy! I was just trying to protect you.
Okay, that's actually kind of sad. I want to get into an A now. So that still counts as B. It's not like C plus or anything. Okay. And I think that's all I can really do right now. So let's end today's free time. So I can instruct Catherine now, can I? Does she have any hidden talents? Oh, I guess I spend an instruction point and I can't back out. No hidden talents. And you're good at swords and punching and not much else. To be expected. So, looks like you can go above A. But is that like to A plus or S? I guess I'll just spam gauntlets a little bit.
Thank you for...
What am I saying? Punching.
So, I was right. You're too kind. Now I'm feeling a bit shy.
The teacher has become the student. It's like the reverse of the student has become the master. Okay, who wants some personal instruction? You've already got yours. Yeah, I kind of want to instruct Dimitri in horse riding a little bit because he's almost to his hidden talent.
All duty. Thanks.
And there we go. Seal movements.
I did not know I had such power.
That could be interesting. So apparently, and I'm thankful for people for not spoiling this, Hilda gets something pretty good from getting her hidden talent in armor.
I think I...
Yeah, maybe one more session will be enough to get that up.
It was nothing.
And B rank in swords.
I've got it.
So now you have weapon triangle.
Of course I got it.
Professor.
Your lance is already good enough for a cavalry class, so you'll focus on bows and riding. Catherine, okay.
I wonder why.
Yes, I wonder why you have a C support too. Maybe all that talking to you just raised your supports enough.
Why does Lady Rhea give you special treatment? You're not particularly strong or good-looking. You seem exceedingly unremarkable. Not that I doubt you were a skilled mercenary.
Well, does she even know about his rare crest?
Shamir came from the same background, but she doesn't get nearly as much of Lady Rhea's attention.
Maybe that's because Lady Rhea suspects Shamir of plotting against the church?
Besides, it'd be one thing if you got brought on as a knight, but a professorship, unprecedented.
You're one of the few people who's actually questioning that.
I just don't get it. I'm flummoxed as to why she holds you in such high esteem. And it's not like just anyone can wield the Sword of the Creator. It's a legendary relic, right? And it was casually handed over to you. It's unbelievable. Maybe it's because you're related to Gerald. He was a leader of the Knights of Saros, and probably the finest mercenary in all Fodlan.
Wait, why are you saying was? Does that imply that he'll die later in the story and this support is written to accommodate that?
By the time I joined, he was gone. So I don't know him too well.
Alright.
He's strong, right?
Like as in gone from the job, yeah.
Oh, come on. There can't be a soul in Fodlan who hasn't heard tales of the Bladebreaker. Maybe that's it. Gerald used his influence to help you. But Lady Rhea wouldn't give you favorable treatment because of that. No, definitely not. There must be something more to you.
Yeah, I'm definitely suspicious of Lady Rhea's motives, like why she hired Byleth in the first place.
Okay, that settles it. I'm going to watch from afar. Figure out what Lady Rhea could possibly see in you. Whatever it is, maybe I can copy it so that you'll take a shine to me as well. And if I discover that your intentions are malicious, I'll cut you down with relish.
Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, I feel like that's sort of the kind of thing that people were sort of hoping to see in Fates in a way. Like, some of that Avatar favoritism is actually kind of being deconstructed by some of the characters sort of showing resentment to that favorable treatments. And not being and not like vilified for it, because yeah, that is kind of a common.
Professor?
Well, I don't super think about, and I'm
Thanks.
talking about this during Cyril's birthday tea time. I don't know why I should be doing that, but anyway, I don't like fully consider like the Avatar's Mary Sue's, but it is a common Mary Sue thing to have the only people who don't like them are people who are either obviously villains or the story just treats them as jerks just because they don't like the Mary Sue.
Yeah,
Working together?
that's not right.
But you love working! It's all you do!
Yeah,
Hopes for your future?
that's not right.
No. Yeah, this is not going well. Aw. An awkward conversation with a teacher on your birthday. That's probably one of the worst things that someone his age could hope for. I'm so sorry,
Well,
Cyril.
I still got some work to get done. Thanks for the tea. See ya, Professor.
I feel so bad now. Because I can imagine anyone his age would just hate that so much.
Let's give it a try.
And he's pulling weeds on his birthday. Wow.
I'm counting on you.
We didn't do too bad, did we?
Oh, I feel so bad for Cyril right now. He's having like the worst birthday ever.
That worked out well.
Defensive tactics, okay.
How's this gonna help?
Lancebreaker.
I understand more every
Yes,
day.
okay, good.
I've learned a thing or two from battle.
Healing focus. I'm gonna have to check those out the next chance I get. Anyone gain some supports? Yes. Hilda and Cyril, I had a feeling. Oh boy, Cyril is constantly overworking himself. This is not gonna end well.
Hey, Cyril. What are you up to? Working?
You're in the way, Hilda. Move.
How rude. I'm not in the way.
We're both on the same side. You can move through me.
Are you just here to goof off?
No, I'm here to feed the horses, actually.
Uh-huh. Where's the fodder, then?
I wasn't sure where to find it. Can you help with that?
I'll take care of it. I'm cleaning the place anyways.
Oh, thanks. It's great to have you on the job. I know you'll handle it perfectly.
Yeah, well, I don't like it when I feel like I'm not doing my part.
You're always so focused on the task at hand. Sometimes I almost forget you're Almiran.
Okay, that sounds kind of racist.
I always thought they were a rough and unreliable sort of people. Though, you're not really like the rest of them. You seem normal for the most part.
Incredibly racist, wow.
Rough and unreliable, huh?
My family has to fight against Almiran sometimes.
I had a feeling there was something in her past related to that.
Not that my father or brother ever clued me in on what the battles were like. But I do know that armies from Elmira will attack without reason and break treaties and tell lies.
So, what sources are you getting this from? Because if the only people who are telling you this are the people who are constantly fighting them, there's a chance that might be propaganda. Just a slight chance.
Everyone says they're a bunch of brutes.
Yeah? Huh.
Am I boring you? I'm talking about your people.
And being insensitively racist.
Those aren't my people. I was just born there.
Okay, let's turn the tables. How do the people of Fodlan seem to you, from an Almiran perspective?
Huh.
That look on your face. Are you okay?
I can't tell you what I think of folks from Fodlan. I don't really got an impression of them altogether.
What's that supposed to mean?
There's all sorts of different people everywhere. You can't say everybody of one place is any one thing. It's no different when you're talking about Fodlan or Elmira or any place else.
That's very true.
And wherever you go, you see people in power keep the weak ones down. The only difference far as I'm concerned is, one place has Lady Rhea, and the other don't.
Something tells me Lady Rhea is one of those people in power keeping others down. And, oh, just like that, in support. Okay, then. That one could go in some interesting directions. I do want to get more of Cyril's supports, because neither of these two really went into his backstory very much. So, yeah, I suppose we'll see. Shamir, I wonder if she's from there too. I still feel like he looks so much like Claude, and I feel like that has to be important somehow. You know, at this point, I'm actually kind of considering doing one of these, but again, I'm mostly gonna try and use, Catherine, that's it, Catherine for it. Sorry, I'm just kind of too caught up in the fact that Hilda was sort of being racist there. I hope she gets over that. I guess I can understand if that's all she's really been told and all she's really grown up with, given that she grew up in a place that fights Elmira a lot. But yeah, still annoys me. Okay, this is a pretty... This is the mock battle. Why are there bandits invading the mock battlegrounds? Also, why are these walls still there? Anyway, I don't think I'll show this whole battle, obviously, but I want to show a little bit of Catherine fighting.
Did that suffice? I feel...
And I'll use it as an opportunity to train up Flame a little bit.
I'll never back down.
Well, she may only be level 13, but you're still destroying them. You know, maybe fights like these might benefit from, turning off animations, I don't know. But I mean, the animations in this game are pretty fast as is, so I don't really think it matters all that much. Well, looks like the enemies in this game are dumb enough to attack someone they have a 0% hit rate against.
I won't hold back.
Good to know.
Fighting is what I do.
Yes, you're quite skilled at punching, I noticed that. Not bad.
I'm stronger.
Stand aside! I am spent.
Okay, Catherine is almost caught up.
Where do I start?
Well,
In the name of the goddess.
clearly you started by severing his area, yeah.
I'm strong.
Yeah, I saw where that first strike hit. You definitely knew where you were aiming. Okay, your speed leaves a lot to be desired. You do say, although your charisma's great, that's why I think I'm actually no, I'm not leveling her authority. I should probably be leveling her authority more if her charisma's this good. I haven't actually heard this map theme in a little while, too.
Stay down.
Yeah, she paused for a second. I actually thought that was what she would do.
Can't hold me back.
Unfortunately, Swordmasters don't have quite as cool animations as they do in some past games.
The better to serve Lady Rhea.
Their dodges do look pretty cool, though. But then again, I find the dodge animations in this game in general look pretty nice. So, bandits banished. And I guess we can do this fight, too. Defensive tactics. Battalion endurance takes half damage. Not bad, but do you really want to use a slot on that? Also, yeah, seal movement. If unit damages foe suffers move -1. Is that at all decent, or...?
Sorry, did I hurt you?
And the bandits are maxed out.
Don't expect much more than that.
Okay, those stats aren't bad overall for the battalion bonus. Okay, yeah, I wanted to go here. I just want everything to attack her and die.
Stay focused.
I was gonna say she's becoming Lewin, but no one can be that awesome, but... Nah, she's not even awesome enough for Shannon right now, but still. Well, she's definitely testing me saying that.
All for Lady Rhea.
She's gonna make sure her sword doesn't break. I mean, although I'm sure she could take on most of these guys even with a broken sword.
Where do I start?
Catherine Goes Bananas, the episode.
Can't hold me back.
No, you can't. She does have a lot of strength and speed, but not much else. But honestly, what else do you really need?
Hey, not bad.
You just murdered someone, not bad. How does the Levin Sword do? Oh, well, it looks exactly like it does in Awakening.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Here is the correct way to use a Levin Sword. Hold it up to the sky, hammerly. Robin didn't do that, therefore he fails my class. But yeah, like I was saying, to be fair, the Levin Sword kind of always looked like that. It always did look like a sort of a spiky sword, you know, thing. Wow, Flame's going crazy with crits too.
It's the least I could do.
It's the least I could do to blow you off your feet with a wind spell that will probably leave you either dead or crippled for life.
Did that suffice?
Yes, it did. And authority up, E+. Yeah, I want you to get your authority up a lot more than that because your charisma is insane. Do you have the highest charisma out of anyone here? Well, I mean, obviously you do out of anyone here, but I mean in terms of in my overall army. Yeah, why not go for overkill with 4 on?
I've got many skills, you know.
Really? You seem to only have sword and magic. Okay, Catherine. I wonder what happens if a guest student gets MVP. So, I think once I save here, we'll actually be heading on to the war between the Eagle and Lion. So, I guess now is a good time to stop, and I'll see you next time for that. Wow, there have been a lot of fights in this chapter.